Hello, welcome back to my channel. And today, one of my friends from Loughborough, London, and today we're going to share about the living costs in London and some of the price of entertaining activities and leisure activities. So let's start it. So, the first question is, in terms of living costs such as grocery, transportation, and accommodation, which aspect do you think is the most expensive one?
Hi everybody, my name is Cindy and I'm from Vietnam. Actually for me, I think it depends on your which aspect you want to spend a lot of money. For me, I think that the most purchase I spend for my accommodation because now I live in a student accommodation. However, if you live or if you rent another accommodation, I think maybe the price is lower and cheaper. And about the grocery, it's not too much. It's about 20 to 30 pounds per week. I think for me it's not too much.
Actually, if you don't eat out or eat in restaurant, actually you cook by yourself, it's not that expensive.
Yeah.
As long as you didn't buy a lot of meat or fish. Everything is like similar to Taiwan and in Vietnam.
No, I think that the price for grocery here is so expensive if you compare my country in Vietnam. About the vegetable.
Vegetable is true.
It's so expensive.
Yes,
it's expensive, the most expensive, and I think it's expensive than if you want to buy meat or like pork or beef, you know.
Or maybe yes, the beef and the pork is a bit expensive.
Yeah.
But the chicken is quite cheap. I think it's similar with Taiwan, and especially in milk. I think milk is very cheap.
Milk, butter is so cheap. Than
anything
in Vietnam,
related
yeah.
to yeah, and also the bread is very cheap, I think. So this is the grocery price, living cost in UK.
Actually, it depends on which supermarket you go because I think they have 3 levels. The lowest level is about the art Lidl and Asda. If you go there, the price is really cheap.
Yes.
However, it's also depend on the quality. If the price cheap, it means the quality is not high. The medium is about like Tesco and Sainsbury, and the highest level is about like Waitrose and M&S. Yeah, I think it depends on the location you live and which supermarket you want to buy.
You really should try the cookies and candies from M&S. It's really nice. And the wine, I think. The wine here is quite cheap.
Yeah, it's really cheap.
You should try the red wine and white wine. Prosecco, try Prosecco. That is really cheap. Maybe it's per bottle is like 6 to 7 pounds sometimes. Okay, generally it's 10 pounds, but I mean for wine and Prosecco that is quite cheap compared in Taiwan, and the quality is relatively nice.
I don't know why the price of wine is really cheap.
Yes, it is.
However, the price of vegetable is really expensive. Why?
So yeah, this is how the groceries price and cost in UK is like. So let's go to the fun part, which is in terms of entertainment cost, such as movie, ballet, opera. What kind of leisure activities cost the most?
Actually, I have not spent a lot of money for leisure activity because I just want to travel, and I know that if you go travel you will spend a lot of money, right? And today I got the visa, go to Chiang and meet my boyfriend. After 6 months.
So lucky.
After 6 months.
It's so hard because some of us need to apply visa, but Taiwanese don't need. We can travel whatever we like, and for them you need to apply for 1 month.
Actually, the duration of visa is depend on your lucky or not. So you don't know because my friend also applied the visa and he just have the duration is just last 20 days. However,
20 days?
Yeah, for me it's 30 days. So I think it's depend on your lucky or not.
Oh my god. so lucky to be traveling. So, I heard that you own a UK traveling account. Would you like to share 3 of your favorite leisure activities?
Actually, it's not like the UK traveling account. It's just like I want to share my my life when I study abroad in UK, and I think that I'm too lazy to upload to post any like picture or video in my journal. However, I think that the most experience when I travel here is the most we go together, go visit Windermere and York.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because it is after we finish the first semester, and after we have 6 months living here, and I feel like it's so amazing because in Vietnam at that time it's also the Tet holiday or called Lunar New Year, and I need to like reunion with my parents. However, I think I should like spend time to travel because I just have one time to study here, so I decided to travel with my friend in Windermere and York. And actually, I think that I like the life or the environment or everything in York or Windermere. Yeah, because it's not like in London, because London is so like
Business,
yeah, it's so busy,
working, and intense.
yeah, and I don't like the speed of the living here is so like I don't like it. I just like to live in some peaceful village or something.
I can imagine that. Yeah, and the cost is not that expensive.
Yeah.
Especially living. I remember the accommodation costs only £6
Yeah,
per night.
just £6 per night for 6 people. Yeah, and actually the total cost for this trip is around £300 per person.
This is quite nice.
Yeah, for
a
6
6
days. Yeah, it's really. I think it's really expensive. No, it's
really
really
cheap.
cheap.
We traveled in the national park. We traveled in the
yeah.
national park, so it's really worth it. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have. Do you remember we have experienced like to ride a boat?
Yes, and that only costs £10 per
Yes.
person. You really should try that. That is really nice.
I think that recommendation for all of you that you should have like to visit with your friend, and like you should have create a big group with the same interest and go to visit somewhere, because I think if you like to separate cost is lower than you just like to visit alone. Yeah.
Yeah, but the transportation is really expensive. I think the cost of our whole trip goes into the transportation.
Yeah, it's about 1/3 of our purchase is just for transportation.
Yeah, the train is so expensive.
Yeah.
It's even more expensive than traveling by train to some Europe country. For example, Italy. I think the flight to Italy by cheap flight only costs about £19. I think it's really cheap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even we have at the rail card, like we have the discount to buy the ticket, but the tickets also have like it's really expensive and it's account for 1/3 of our budget.
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
so exhausting. But something very lucky is that we have two friends that's very good at cooking. So
Yes.
we enjoy 2 chefs. It's like we have 2 chefs in our trip.
Thank you
So
for
nice.
our chef.
Thank you. Call out to Miu and Liam. Thank you. Okay. And if you guys want to follow the travel account, I'm linked it here. You can follow it.
Thank
Okay.
you.
And how about the price of dining out? Can you recommend some restaurant for us?
Actually, I think if you want to dining out, you will spend at least £15 per meal.
15, right?
Yeah, 1.5.
Oh, that is cheap.
No, but you cannot like eat a lot,
Yeah, that's
or
true.
the quality is not like than you expect.
At least.
Yeah, it's at least £15. And for me, because I'm from Vietnam, and Vietnam is like the heaven food street. So when I come here, I just want to eat like Vietnamese food because I really miss Vietnamese food. And I think one of the most is my favorite restaurant is in Soho. and the
Do you have a post? I could.
yeah
put
yeah
the
I
post
have
here.
this, and the name of restaurant is bánh mì kêu. Yeah, it's so because bánh mì is so popular in Vietnam, and I always eat for breakfast.
Breakfast? What
yeah,
is
yeah.
that? I will put the
Breakfast.
picture here. I have no idea what you're saying, but I will put a picture. I will know
Okay,
it.
okay.
Okay. Thanks for Cindy to join our channel. And this is the end of our interview. And thank you guys for watching and see you next time. Stay tuned.
See you.
Bye bye.